too close to me. I don't appreciate
Okay.
this. You should
Let's
sit,
say-
I am not sitting closer.
sit further away. Personal bubble. Too big.
Let's start it.
I have a knife.
So, say your names. Let's go.
I am Corbin.
It goes me first.
Oh, I am Gabe.
I'm Corbin.
I'm Blake.
I'm actually Gabe.
What? Yeah, that's Gabe. That is Corbin.
I'm Blake.
This is me.
Why you gotta damn?
Why you gotta be
scoot
so
over.
rude?
Okay.
Dude, have you felt the end of this thing?
I don't want to feel the end of that thing.
Here.
That's a dagger.
I'll give it.
It's a knife.
Flip knife.
It's a golden flip knife that I got from Blake, who was on in a
You mean
previous
Jake?
episode. Who would I say? Did I say Blake?
Yeah.
I meant Jake.
Yeah.
That's Blake. Jake is not here.
That is true. So this is gonna be a video game podcast, am I right?
Yeah.
I got my video game shirt, sort of. Pokemon.
I have Hydra. Go Hydra.
I have
He
trombone.
had the shirt first. Blake did. So
That one.
I stole it from him. Not really. I just bought another one.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah. What video game stuff should we talk about first?
Witcher 3, my personal quest.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See, in Witcher 3, you could, like, get cardinal knowledge, I think. That's how they refer to it. Basically, bang them. People in Witcher.
Sex.
Sex, yeah. And then, I had a personal quest
Sitting here.
I'm sitting. We should have moved it closer.
Shut up. I'm telling my story. In personal quest to, sex them all. And I did it. And I'm happy. Like, what are you doing?
We're making closer.
Yeah, you can see my beautiful face closer.
There we go. That's perfect. With only 3 people, this is good. Okay.
Dude, this is perfect.
This
Almost.
is pretty good.
It's got black shirts on the sides, and then in the middle.
Woo!
It's like my shirt.
Instinct.
A ketchup sandwich.
I was like,
And with black bread. Yep.
Yeah.
burnt toast.
Oh yeah.
Let's not be racist, Corbin.
I'm surprised I flipped this out every single time perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Use them like.
do the
You
thing.
should probably
Do
put...
the thing.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh my god. Just kill yourself. I hate... No.
Sorry. He doesn't like dabbing. He's an anti-dabber.
I'm an anti-everything.
He's the
That's
anti-dab.
stupid. I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, let's actually start talking about that video.
Anyways, your personal quest.
I told him, like,
Yeah, you
I
gotta
banged
talk
everybody in Witcher that I could, so I'm happy.
How many people is that? Is that alright? Is that 5 or 6?
Alright, see, there's 3 whorehouses, and there's 3 each in there. They cost 20 a piece gold in the cheaper ones, and then the more expensive one is 30 a piece gold. And so that's at least 9 people. And then, with the main story, in the main game, vanilla, I have to sneeze.
Got Triss, Yennefer, Kara.
Let's sneeze into that.
Whatever.
3
you got
sorceresses.
3 sorceresses. 1 person if you defeat them in a sword battle,
Yeah.
which is a girl.
So you defeat the girl in sword battle, you don't defeat the guy, and then the girl's like, oh, I'm not you.
No, you
No.
defeat the girl. It's like whoever defeats me, well, I'll marry, and
You're like
but
that.
then you're a Witcher, so you're infertile, and you're Witcher. So it's like, oh, but I'm like, hey, we can do that other thing, well,
Wait.
Wink,
nudge,
wink.
nudge.
And
Then there's the girl in
Living
the tournament.
eyelashes.
and then
The girl in the tournament.
there's a Gwent tournament, which is a card game, which if you win it all, you do the stuff, and then and then with the Blood and Wine expansion, there's this one alchemist who Geralt has previous
You
history.
mean Hearts of Stone.
Yes, Hearts of Stone, sorry. And then with Blood and Wine,
There's
that
that one lady. Yeah.
that one lady.
The one that I haven't done is the sword fight lady and the blood and wine one. Because I chose one thing that made it impossible to do that one. And the sword fight one, I just haven't run into that.
Scrub.
Congratulations, you're more sex than me in the game.
Ha! I count that as a win.
My god.
I don't play Witcher.
Yeah.
I played Gwent though, and that's actually pretty fun.
That is, it's a fun game.
That'd be the one reason why I get Witcher.
Just to play the
They-
Gwent.
Hey, they are making a Gwent actual game. I think beta testing starting September for Xbox and PC.
Dude, they should make like a Gwent Go.
PS4 is stopping
So, like,
after that.
Dude,
Okay.
Gwent Go. It's like Pokemon Go, but you go around, like, there'll be, like, certain places that you can get, like,
You
cards.
can get like a Geralt, you'll just be like, ah, and then you have to like sword fight and like ta 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 ta. You know?
Or you
What?
have to fight like NPCs for Gwent cards like you would in the game.
Like, there'd be like certain parts like
I know.
around town that you'd have to walk to like
Oh yeah,
to
like
get cards
and like
And
so,
then-
to get better.
and like
ones.
instead of gyms, it'd be like innkeeps because innkeeps in the game.
Be like horses.
Innkeeps in
And
the
then you
game.
can just go around, and if like you see someone, you can choose to battle them if they're within your range.
Yeah.
And if they accept, then you can battle them. I think
Awesome.
that'd be good. That'd be a good game.
Also, you know what's
Gwent
kind of
Go,
funny?
make it.
Yeah.
That's not
If you're listening, probably.
The one person who's listening,
that
make it.
that Sweden company.
CD,
Whoever made-
CD Project Red.
Yep.
It's Polish.
Sure. Polish.
Yeah, that's why
Alright.
that's why our cars have Polish.
Yeah.
They're not in English.
We ordered Gwent, Blake and I
Oh,
ordered a
Corbin.
Gwent set.
I
and-
figured out what those like little pieces that have the 100 and the symbol on it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna tell me about that. What is that?
Okay, so
Okay.
if you buy the card game, you get these little things that shows the faction side on one side and the number 100 on one side. So and then you get these cards that have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I'm like, I had no idea. So what I did was I got the rulebook out, which is in Polish, and I found the part that talked about it. I translated the entire thing in Google
Just
Translate.
plug it into Google Translate.
It took me forever because there was so many like little like accents and everything.
yeah,
It
yeah.
took forever. There were like 20 minutes just to type it in, but I figured it out. So what it is? So one second, I'm gonna go get. Where I put my cards? There.
Get me a milk cream pie.
No, we're not. No.
No, we're not gonna eat on the podcast. Oh.
We've got like $50 worth of snacks.
Yeah.
Right over there.
It's awesome. We're gonna like
Be
We're
fat.
gonna gain like 10 pounds each,
we're gonna like burn it off in band camp though,
but then we're gonna burn it off in band camp.
and then eat more. You know.
So, this is the card thing I was talking about. See, you can see it? Yeah, pretty good, yeah. And then, these little things.
Witcher stuff.
Woo.
God, trying to find the camera.
We're gonna have to like
Yeah.
pause it to see what it is.
No, they can do that. So, we got this, and if you put
Horrible.
one of them with the faction side, if you put it, there's 2 rows. The first row, like the one farthest to the left, is like the ones, and the right one is like 10, like is the first one. So it's like if you had one in the 1 and then in the 2, it'd be worth 12 points. Like that, see?
Yeah.
I don't
And what-
think half of these people know what Gwent is.
I
Alright.
tried to. They don't need to know. It's a pocket. And then if you have the hundreds, then it means 112. You just add 100 to it.
Oh. Wait.
Yes.
Points for what?
It's for keeping points in Witcher. And the Gwent.
Do you want me to get us back on track here?
Okay, sure.
It's for keeping. So you know how we have to get points in
Anywho.
Witcher. Gwent.
It's Gwent, not Witcher.
Oh my God, Gwent. You gotta get points in Gwent.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
Gwent.
Yes.
This is to keep track of them as we put them down.
Oh.
You should have just said that.
I wanted to show him how you did it too.
I see. All right.
Anyways,
Let's go.
I've been playing PS4 lately, trying to get Platinum is what it's called.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try to get platinum on Witcher.
Platinum for Destiny. All I need to do is get my Hunter up, subclass up.
I need to do the Flawless Raider. Bullet-
Just solo it. That's the easiest way. Just do it with like you, me, and Nate. That's how I did it. I just did it with me and Nate, and then we just soloed it.
And I need to get fully upgraded subclass on Hunter
Solo, you
and
can't
Warlock.
solo
Sorry.
something with
Yeah.
2 people.
Okay, and then I also need to get like the 50 ghosts. I think that's. The
I need to get 50 ghosts to do Flawless Raider. That's
50 Ghosts is really easy, except it just takes a little bit of time.
You just gotta look it up.
Yeah, there's this thing on the internet. It's called like
Is it Ghost Tracker or
it's
Destiny?
like Ghost Hunter, Ghost Tracker.
I think I
I
heard,
heard about it.
Destiny
That's
Tracker.
really helpful.
Destiny Tracker.
I was
That's all
gonna
I
probably use that, but I was like, it takes so much effort. But right now I'm working on Witcher. Most of them, it's like there are a couple of them where it's like I'm gonna have to like try to do it. Like the one you have to kill 10 people by pushing them off a cliff with Ard. That's gonna take forever for me.
Or like kill them by poisoning them, making them bleed,
Bleed
and
and
have them
burn.
on fire.
I think I'm gonna do that when I restart.
Yeah, because it seems
Something.
really hard.
Well, actually, I have no my fast attack. You can have you have 2 other attacks. One of my attacks it can make them bleed. Can use and a fire attack to make them on fire. And if I just put a poison stone into the thing, that
Yeah,
can
but that's
get them
gonna be
all.
all up to chance,
Well, yeah, but it's like eventually I would get it.
I guess.
Eventually.
Just set them on fire. Well, I mean, the problem is you can't like if you hit somebody while they're on fire, they stop being on fire. So you're gonna have to like poison them, make them bleed, and then set them on
So
fire.
when I poison them, then I'll use Igni to light them on fire.
Yeah.
And then I'll just let them die.
Alright.
Wait, have you guys gotten platinum or anything?
I haven't gone platinum on any game,
Yeah, I'm gonna
but
be
I've never really
I'm
tried.
close with Fallout 4. I think I need three trophies. One, I have to complete the Institute storyline, or that part of it. So the part of it, and then I have to like pickpocket or like place a grenade in somebody's inventory while pickpocketing them and make them blow up, and then
That'd be so awesome.
make a settlement reach 100 happiness, that's probably gonna be the hardest.
Why?
I've never
Because they're freaking picky pricks. I have everything they need: excess food, excess water, excess power, excess defense. 80% happiness. What else do you want? I guess you're all in the same house with like 30 beds, but
My
know.
gosh, Marvin!
I wonder why they're so bad.
I mean, you got everything else. You can roam, whatever. You have shops to buy stuff at, but you're all stuck in the same house. 'Cause I have like my house is bigger than their house, and it's just me. So I have this like giant 3-story house that I built with a garage and everything on Fallout 4, and they have this like preset wooden shack that I just have to place down, and I just throw a whole bunch of beds. They have a bench in there.
You got a bench.
I put a bench.
For benching.
I also put a door on there so they don't die in the middle of them.
I feed them and water them. They're fine.
I feel them on my
Take them on
shops.
walks.
They walk around by themselves. And they even got a little shop area, and it's pretty cool.
But they all live in one house.
I'm not gonna spend the time building 30 individual huts. You know how long it's gonna take?
Use mods.
Well, then you're not like, gonna get them 100% happiness now, are you? You're gonna
Snap.
have to buy 30 individual little huts and houses.
Fine.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna beat y'all to platinum
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
if I ever bother to get my
Upgrade your
hunter.
hunter.
That'll be the hard part.
Honestly, Fallout 4 is my best chance.
Witcher, I can't. I know I can get it. I'm gonna do the Death March soon, so I'll get 2 for that.
Wasn't there like a whole bunch of hidden trophies in Witcher?
Yeah, I've got most of them though. There's only like 1 or 2 left that I don't have, which I'll just look up,
Yeah.
just so I know what I have to do.
Yeah.
'Cause
Wait, so what does platinum get you? Is it just like, oh, hey, I got a platinum, you guys?
Yeah, basically. Also, you know that level? Like, I'm level 8, you're like level 3,
Oh.
and you're like level 11.
Does it like shoot that up pretty high?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think Cordell has... I don't know if Cordell has platinum.
I haven't really tried for those, but
I remember I bet Cordell, I think it was $50 by the end of May, $30 by the end of the next month, and then like 20 by the end of the next month. If you could get Dark Matter camo on Black Ops 3, which is get gold on everything, he did it, and I had to pay him like $20, and I'm just
Wow.
impressed. I was not expecting you to get it. He says he's so sick of that game now, though. I like ruined it for him, and I think he's gone on a trip to like somewhere.
Jamaica.
I don't like Black Ops very much. I
Yeah.
used to like zombies is
I used to,
Alright,
I mean, I
it's
used
fun.
to play it, but I just got too mad at the multiplayer.
Yeah, I could never get into Black Ops. Like,
Gabe, get off your phone.
Hold on, I'm muting the group.
Just,
You're
just
annoying.
put it on sleep mode.
are you meeting us? Are you,
No, this is
Ow!
What did
Gosh.
you do?
that.
Oh,
I was like, it was
So what
surprising.
is it? I'm muting pool stuff.
Team Instinct? Oh, pool stuff. What are you doing, Blake?
No, no food, no drinks, no nothing.
No.
You,
put it back.
fine.
Give me a Daniels then.
We'll all get one.
I already have
These
like
are
two.
drinks.
I already had
so,
two.
Fine.
I already hit
Blake.
Fine. I thought you weren't gonna have
This is
one.
an empty one!
Oh, no, sorry.
Wow.
Frick!
I didn't notice.
Alright, what's some other game stuff we can talk about?
Okay.
Planet Side 2.
Pokemon
That.
Go.
No.
That too. Alright, we'll talk about Planet Side 2
I
first.
haven't played Planet Side
It's
2
like-
in such a long
Get
time.
Planet Side 2.
I have to re-download it.
It's so fun.
Do it like, not right now.
Like you,
do it
like sometimes you, it's like 100 via 100 people.
Yeah, I liked it when I played it, but I just
It's-
didn't play it enough,
It's
and
so
it was
awesome.
taking up space. So I'm like, I need to upgrade the space on my
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I didn't delete some crap. Actually, I probably.
Oh,
There's not many. I deleted. I think I really deleted Black Ops off it, so I'd have to re-download it if I wanted it.
I'm thinking of deleting Black Ops. I never play it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the games I never play, but there's some games I don't play much, but I still want to have it on there. I'm like, I'm gonna keep that because I know
Yeah.
I play it sometimes. Like I don't want
Like
to
anyway,
download
with
it.
PlanetSide 2, it's so cinematic. It's like you spawn into your base, and it's like this bubble area on your base, and people are just spawning in planes. So it's like these big planes are flying. There's like 3 big planes, at least 10 little small planes going out. It's so like, and then there's like tanks and ground vehicles, and there's like infantry. It
It
is.
is awesome.
It's like you're in a war, like an actual war.
It's sort of like Halo meets Battlefield, except there's only like 3 Battlefield maps. Except
4.
Yeah, there's like 4.
And you
except
like
they're the size of like Grand Theft Auto maps.
Yeah, and it's like, and you battle for provinces on the continent, and like daily. I think it resets daily. I'm not sure, but you can like there's 3 factions you can choose from, and you can like capture continents for your faction.
Blue team.
Yeah, blue team.
Which one's?
Like blue team.
I think I was when I played last. I think might have been purple.
No.
Is that one?
You're gonna be blue team.
Like,
I'm so sorry.
there's actually the purple ones are kind of like the technology people. The blue ones are
I
Kind
only
of
chose this one I thought looked the coolest because I was like,
the blue ones are the freedom fighters, and the red ones are kind of like the empire.
definitely not the Empire. Those guys suck. If it's Empire, I don't care. They suck.
Yeah, I picked the blue team. Kind of like the Northern Realms and Witcher. And the red team is kind of like Nilfgaard.
Oh, I've been reading the Witcher books.
Man, these damn.
I've done the first 4,
I saw.
and I lost a lot of respect for the Temerian realms.
You have?
The Temerian, like the Northern realms, yeah.
Why?
I don't want to tell you. I want you to read the books.
Ah, okay.
Still have to read the first
Like-
one.
What about Nilfgaard?
What do you mean, Nilfgaard?
Like, what is your opinion on them?
I really like learning all the background on it. Like, I love learning like all the background in The Witcher.
So I meant to say before my voice cracked.
Okay, let's talk about. Should Pokemon go?
No, hold on.
Yes.
I want to finish talking about
Wow.
PlanetSide.
Fine. You
Oh,
can talk
alright,
about one more.
fine.
And then it's so awesome, like, I was talking about earlier how it's like so cinematic where everything's just charging in and you just clash. Like there's aerial battles and it's like you're fighting on the ground, you're like da 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 da. Like it's like there's 20 people versus 20 infantry, like 20 versus 20, like small battles with the 100v100. So it's like you're just dying. It's like you're like da 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 da, and then you fall down, you get revived by a medic, or you're a medic, so you're just reviving everybody. It's like ah.
It's awesome. You're just like running. You're like taking out infantry. You just see like an enemy aircraft go overhead, just like launch missiles at like your tanks that are moving in. Like you're trying to take this base, and they're just planes
And then
flying
there's these-
everywhere. People shooting each other, and
And then there's these
It's
max,
awesome.
there's these max like armor suits you unlock where it's like
it's like a juggernaut. Almost.
it's like, and it's just like they march in and then they're like, "Aw." But then your team has a guy and you're just like, it's awesome. It is so fun.
and it's free
Yeah, it's free.
for PS4. I know.
Yeah, it's a demo.
Warframe's also good with a free one.
Speaking of PS4, that's not Xbox One. I think Xbox One isn't doing too well
No, because
because their console right now is like $199.
but they're also coming out with this Scorpio, which is like the next,
Scorpio.
like also the PlayStation is coming out with PlayStation Neo, which is basically like 4K 4K graphics and a faster
How
processor.
much are those gonna be?
No, probably $400.
Oh.
If I had had.
I heard the Scorpio was gonna be like 600.
If I would have wagered.
I have no idea. I just
I don't know.
guessed. So don't take my word for it.
That's
And,
a lot.
Lot of
numbers.
money.
and also, like Xbox wants to have cross-platform with Sony. The only reason they're doing that is because they would make money off of it.
Yeah.
And Sony doesn't want to do it because they don't really have anything to gain. But if like Microsoft will start killing it with the Scorpio, Sony will be like, ooh, let's do cross-platform, and then Microsoft will probably be like, I don't know, because they don't have any reason to anymore.
Cross-platform probably won't be a thing.
Because both parties have to make money off of it, and yeah,
It's
Just get a PS4, you guys.
yeah.
messages.
I saw an article where like the dude on Rocket League said once Sony says yes, cross-platform play could be up in a few hours.
That'd be awesome.
That's how easy it's gonna be. So for Rocket League at least.
Yeah.
I want Destiny so I can play it.
So Tyler,
I
can
think
get it.
I think he's gonna get it when Rise of Iron comes out. That's what I heard. So then we can talk to him about it, which would be nice. He is good with video games. I kind of wish it.
He
would be
knows
good with
video stuff.
He does.
Mhm.
That's all he does. Like, like House Fallout.
I mean that's all I do too, but
I work,
I also I don't work as much as you. You're like all day every day.
but now I have money. Which I got some Destiny posters. Which once I get them, you guys need to see them because they look.
I think
Lit.
were the posters you were reviewing them while we were taking a break or whatever.
Yes. I think. Yeah, you might have seen them. Blake hasn't seen them yet.
All right, for Christmas, you guys, we need to get the Destiny Vault of Glass ugly sweaters.
Dude, yes. I think I'm gonna get the PlayStation one that I was looking at. I
Oh,
found
yeah.
PlayStation ugly sweater, but it looks gorgeous to me, because it's got like the PlayStation thing, and then it's
Yeah.
got
Hold up, I gotta.
2 reindeer, and it's got like the I was about to say X, Y, and
My
Z.
shorts are like coming up here and like here, so I had to like straighten them back out.
Anyways, it looks like an ugly sweater from a distance, but if you look close, like it's got like the start and like what is it, select start buttons.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
got,
like the
the
X triangle.
Yeah, and then the
square.
X triangle like stomach, and it's got like things going on the arm. It's
Oh.
gorgeous.
There's this other podcast that talks about Destiny lore. It's called Ghost Stories, and it's kind of funny because they were talking about you use X to do something on Xbox, and they're like whatever. Like you press X on Xbox, and then whatever button it is on PlayStation. X is on the bottom, right? For Xbox. Or is it-
no, it's on the
Xbox
side.
X is on the left.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess it makes more sense in the context now. Alright, whatever.
Because A
Is
is closest to you.
A is where
bottom.
X is.
A is where X is,
Y
Y
is
is where
top.
triangle,
B is
D is
circle.
right.
circle, and X is square.
I was like, what do you B is circle? I'm like, oh.
PlayStation.
PlayStation to Xbox.
I feel like the PlayStation controllers look more professional. Like the letters don't look as professional as shapes, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I get that.
Like.
I don't want to read my controller. Like, jeez, what is this?
Well,
This is an English class.
Well, I don't
Like,
really care about
A,
that because
like,
I've been doing that with Nintendo for my entire life, so I'm used to those types of like
Yeah.
number things.
I like how PlayStation mixed it up. Like Nintendo used letters, Xbox used letters. PlayStation, we're
Nintendo
gonna
was
use
a-
shapes.
Yeah, but Nintendo was original
Oh.
because they were the first, so they
Yeah.
were. You can't. Microsoft was unoriginal, maybe.
I'm not saying Nintendo was unoriginal. Microsoft was original, possibly, but PlayStation mixed it up.
But they still copied this. But I think controllers would be probably a little different if Nintendo wasn't the first, because I think they.
What else would they
generated
look
a lot.
like exactly?
We don't know. They could look different. They could.
What if like the I don't know.
I mean,
What if the triggers were like you used your thumbs for the triggers?
Yeah, and what
And you
if
used like these.
yeah, what if you use your fingers for like the
movement?
thumbsticks?
I don't know.
Joysticks.
Oh, we want to try that.
There we go.
Use the like have joysticks on.
I don't
It's
think
like
that works.
you hold it
well.
the same way, but the triggers on your thumbs, and you move around with your fingers.
That'd be kinda weird.
That's because we're not used to it. But if we were used to it, we'd think this way is weird.
I don't know because
What if we wore our
That
pants
kind
on
of-
our heads?
that this controller here. Like, see, I have a PlayStation
Oh
controller. Right?
gosh, you nearly ripped everything out. And I think you dropped your flash drive.
Oh, I'll pick that up later. See, look, this controller, you know, it's a regular PlayStation controller. It's like you hold it, and it's like all normal and stuff, you know.
It's like almost.
And it just fits your hand, you know.
So does an Xbox One.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it was weird, like if the joysticks were on top, like you were saying,
But it would also be formed differently, so that it would work better like that.
I don't know.
Like okay. I'm saying okay. So can you give me that? Wait. So my 3DS. So we're used to joysticks where they stick up like this.
Yeah.
On the DS, they don't stick up. You just
Oh,
move
same
them.
with the.
Which is probably how it'd be. You'd move it up
Oh,
like
play,
this.
the
Vita.
PS.
It'd be like
Me
it'd
too.
probably be like that, because then you'd hold it still like this. Then you just have buttons here for shooting. You would hold it the same, except like these would be closer to the controller. your
Dude, but
thumbs.
you know what the best controller was? From the Nintendo 64, where it had like that
Oh.
one joystick in the middle. That was awesome.
It was made for a person with 3 hands. I did it! 2 joysticks up here, 1 joystick up here, and then this random one in the middle. And it's like, what the heck? What are you doing? There's also buttons on the back. I don't know if I'm talking about the same controller, but there's like buttons. There's a joystick in the middle, buttons on the middle thing in the back, and then buttons all around on these sides. And it's like, what the heck? Do you think I have 3 hands? Who made this? Who thought this was a good idea?
I don't know who made that or why. Or yeah, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Like, let's shove a joystick right in the middle of it. Let's have this separate part coming off, and like have a joystick. I don't even know how you're supposed to hold that. Like,
It's like,
I have no clue. I remember playing like Mario Kart on that. Man, it
I
had
remember-
like some of the best maps on there.
I played GoldenEye a lot
Oh yeah.
with all the cheats on with Cordell. It was so fun.
Oh, I have like I got a DS emulator on my phone, and I'll play a Castlevania game. And, like you have like magic points, and I'll do it with maxed out that.
Oh my god.
And there's this character you can get ability where you shoot like a beam. So I'll just hold that down forever, like.
God.
I
So
just
it's like it's just easy mode. You're just walking through the levels.
I once did it. So I beat one of the games, Portrait of Ruin, 20 times. I've done it so many times. I'm like,
Yeah.
so what I did.
Let's mix it up.
I did. So I was max level with max health, I had unlimited MP, and I could hit someone from anywhere in the room. So if I punched it here, I hit anyone on the screen.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
How fast did you complete it?
Really fast.
Like 10
Did you even
minutes?
get hit?
I did from
Wow.
like falling onto spikes,
Oh wow.
from like things that you can't
User
kill.
error.
Hit the
Yeah.
spikes.
But of course I had like 9,999 health, so it didn't really matter that much.
Oh my god.
It would do like 600. I'm
Wow.
like, thanks.
Pokemon Go. 'Cause
It
all
was
the-
inevitable.
Instinct.
Hey, move on. Alright. So, Transylvania. Wait, Cancelvania.
Castlevania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You hate Pokemon Go, is what you just said. Wow.
No, you hate it too. We all hate it.
I
Moving
love it.
on.
It's awesome.
I love it.
Ah.
I've been a Pokemon fan since I was like 3.
Now we have to talk about it.
You guys are talking about Witcher the whole time. I didn't know jack shit about that.
Hey, you know about Gwent, so you can, like...
Know about Gwen. I've only played it like 3 times, maybe.
Try.
Still know about it?
Yeah.
You still know about it.
And you know,
Also, you can.
Speaking
battle
everybody's
characters.
talking about Pokemon Go. I mean, I like the game, it's fun. But
Speaking of
you
Castlevania,
get sick of it after a while.
you should get Lords of Shadow and Lords of Shadow 2, and I can blend you in it because, you know, you have an Xbox 360. Corbin doesn't.
I have to buy it.
Speaking of
But they're
Xbox
like $10
360,
online. You could get, I think you get both for 15.
Never mind.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
No.
What was it? Oh yeah, I was like, speaking of Xbox 360 and playing games on it, I still want to beat Halo 3 on Legendary.
All schools
Except
on.
I'm on Halo. As in the mission Halo. No, is that what it is?
Cortana.
Cortana, gosh.
That one.
And
is so
that's
good.
where I gave up. I was so close.
The first
That's like,
time I played Halo, like the first time I ever played it, I was on easy, but still it's the first person shooter game I'd ever played. So I wasn't very good at it. I stopped at like that. I stopped at Cortana. I couldn't get past it.
Yeah.
Now I can go through it at least normal by myself. I know I've done. I've just never gone through heroic by myself yet.
yeah.
So I probably could, but I know I've gone through all of it on normal.
PlayStation for life. Never owned an Xbox.
Actually, the first thing I ever owned was a PlayStation. I figured out a while ago.
First thing
Like
I ever owned
PlayStation
was
1.
a Nintendo.
And I had Doom when I was like 5.
PlayStation 2.
Doom was
Ratchet
awesome.
and Clank.
Rhino. What? Rip you a new one? Is that what?
Rhino, R-Y-N-O, rip you a new one. That is my favorite gun. It's from Ratchet and Clank 1. I guess it's on all the Ratchet and Clanks. It's kind of like a running thing. I think they're on Ratchet, like Rhino 9 or something like that. But it's like it was the most expensive gun in the game. Like with the other Ratchet and Clanks, like you can get bolt multipliers. Like if you get 1 bolt, that's your currency. It gets you like 10 bolts with 1 bolt. Well, in Ratchet and Clank 1, there was no bolt multipliers, and there's no easy way to get bolts. So the Rhino was like hard as frick to get. You had to grind forever for those bolts. And it's my favorite gun in any video game ever.
Like, what's your favorite gun and or weapon in any video game?
Ooh.
I was trying to think about it. I have no clue. I'd have to say, just right now, my favorite gun would have to be the Super Good Advice from Destiny. Just because I love a gun that you don't have to reload.
Yeah.
'Cause I just hold down the trigger and I have 160 bullets. I just light up a boss. It's so awesome.
Let me think. I got this thing.
And the Dragon's Breath comes at a close second, just because I love setting the world on fire.
I love the
Rocket
Rhino.
launcher.
Because it was the first like powerful weapon I've ever gotten in a video game. Like some weapon that's just like it's like the Gallahorn in Destiny. It's like it shoots 9 rockets and it's just like all track. It's just like You can take out the last boss in the game if you don't have the Rhino. It's like really hard with the Rhino. It's like shoot him twice, wait for the next stage, shoot him some more, wait for the next stage, shoot him some more. It's easy mode, and it's like rip you a new one. That is the
I know my
best.
favorite weapon. It's probably one of the most OP weapons in Castlevania. So if it's in, I think, which one was it? I can't remember what it was called. I think it might have been. I can't remember which one it was, but it's on. You play as Alucard, the son of Dracula, who wants to kill Dracula. So if there's two parts where you go through first Dracula's castle.
Yeah.
And then you have to go, but then there's a reverse Dracula's castle above it that you have to go through also. And this one place, I can't remember like exactly what it was. There's this one place where there's this one enemy. It's the only place it's fun, and it's hard to get the weapon. But if you kill it, and if you get the weapon, what it does, so normally if you were to hit someone, you hit him once.
Yeah.
This thing, you hit it, hits 4 times. It's like boom, so if you just spam it, you can like,
Oh my God.
and they always just get knocked back. You're like, it is the most OP weapon in the game. The other weapon I like to use in that game is the Holy Rod. It's a fast attacking strong, so you can go boom, 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 boom. But it's like, it makes like, it's fun. It's fun to use.
That sound and that motion, it reminds me of like you hitting a fly with like a roll up user like dum dum dum, like trying to kill it. It's like running around the wall like dum 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 dum.
Oh, we were at Ace Hardware store yesterday in our town, or yesterday. Today, literally like a half hour ago.
That was so awkward. I
Yeah,
really didn't
like-
like being there.
I mean,
There's no one there.
There's like a whole bunch of employees, but no one there. So they're like, "Oh, I need help. I need help," and it's like, "No, we're good."
No, go away.
And
We're
then,
just looking.
and then, anyways, we saw this one gun that shot like salt at flies or something. It was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I wanted to get that just to see like
How it works.
what it would like. Does it show like a single
I'm pretty.
salt round?
She'd have to be like a
was
very
like-
good sniper, just like tick down.
Pink. Darn it.
I think it
You
shot.
hit it like the wings just flutter down.
You just see like you just see a fly in the wall, and like it like pans back, and like you're like across the room in a ghillie suit with like this salt shooter. You're just like putting in the right things, and it's on the wall. Like just about to shoot, and it just flies away. You're just like
We'll get him. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
we'll get it next time.
Oh, also, I think it shoots like a blast, like a shotgun blast, because that's what it looked like on the picture. Like, there's this picture, there's like the fly, and there's a whole bunch of dots around it, so I'm like, I was pretty sure that it was like a shotgun blast.
Shotgun trap. Killing flies.
Slug round.
Do you ever want to kill a fly with a gun? You can. But doesn't salt? Isn't like the thing like if you kill a fly, you put salt on it to bring it back to life? Isn't that a thing? That's why I was really. Have you guys ever heard of that?
No.
I know I've hit a fly before, and I think if you put salt on them, it doesn't really bring them back to life, but it like
It's like a med pack.
sort of like that, or like really when I put on a fly and like their wings just go crazy, like it spun around the circle like
Was it still dead though?
100 miles per hour. I don't know if it was dead.
I think
it
maybe
it
If
stopped
it
a
was
minute
dead,
after.
it might have been dead, and it could have been
Yeah,
a
like
natural
it's-
reaction, and also
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't dead, but it was just like, I don't know, injured. Maybe the salt just like hurt a ton,
Oh, that's true.
so it like went crazy.
But it was like spinning around like it spun around at like Mach 3 for like 5 minutes. I'm just staring at it and just like, what do I do? Do I hit it again? And it just stopped. I'm just like, I put a little more salt on it, and I think I think I like burned its system out. Like it was completely dead after that. So I'm like, well, I just pushed it into the trash.
I can imagine it doing that, and it's like making a portal, like lightning crackling. It's like, and then there's this portal that comes out.
Speaking of lightning crackling, have you guys played with the electric fly swatters before?
Give it a flashlight!
Corbin! No! You pushed me over into my white card.
Deserved it. You stole my flash drive.
Anyways, we're getting off topic here. Anyways, they have these electric fly swatters that are super fun to play with. I stuck my finger in it
Almost
once
broke
and,
my-
and
What?
I pressed it, and it felt like my finger like expanded and then quickly went back in the span of like
Corbin, you almost
0.1
broke
seconds.
my mic. Look at that.
Good. You
And you-
deserved it.
Do you
kill
want more
wasps
broken
with it.
mics?
I'll have 2 broken mics.
many broken mics, I'm gonna make you have to start paying for new ones.
Oh god.
Fine.
Good job.
How much do they cost?
I thought they were like $8.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Chump change.
Oh, I have like 60,000 coin and Witcher is beautiful. I was reading one of the Witcher books and it's like you got 21,000 coins. Like what? You can buy a large. I think it was a large village or like a small something like that. You can buy like a giant castle or village with them. Like I have 3 times that amount.
I could buy Nilfgaard.
Come on, I want Nilfgaard. Okay. Yeah.
I am the king.
Attack Skellige! Wah!
You die.
I know.
Skellige's like the bomb diggity.
Skellige is
Is Skellige, are those like
the islands.
the witches?
No, Skellige's like islands, like kind of like Skyrim. It's a Skyrim-esque landscape.
Oh.
So is it like a group of people?
Skellige is a continent.
Oh,
It's like Australia.
I thought Skellige
Except
was like...
it's like Australia,
With
but
a
with
bunch
like a
of-
one big mainland and like small islands around it, and kind of like Skyrim-esque landscape.
So, in other words, Blake just wants to take over the whole world.
Yeah.
Alright.
But Skellige would wipe the floor with him
When
because they're like powerful warriors.
But what if I said all the Nilfgaardians? No, they're not fighting. They stopped fighting all of the warriors.
Half of them would die getting over there with Skellige storms.
For Nilfgaard! But the children
And then
fight.
I'm still confused.
oh Jesus Christ, Blake! It's terrible.
Okay.
What did he say?
Well,
Make the children fight.
It'd be like the,
Nazis.
trying to bring this in the... No, not the Nazis.
Hitler, you
Well, what was that one thing? I know we learned in history.
Knachtsfjord.
That was not Connect Fear. It was in history, anyways. This one group of people, they're like, hey, we'll fight with children because, you know, the enemies won't kill children. So they made an army of children, and then
Vietnamese.
they got
Viet Cong.
slaughtered.
Viet Minh.
No, it was like
That's just a water
the
thing.
bomb.
I like bomb.
Oh my god.
And it was representing like
What was it? It was like the Crusades, I want to say. Maybe not the Crusades. It was maybe a little
they just
longer.
got slaughtered.
Anyways, they made an army of children. You should look it up. And then the enemy just wiped the floor with them, and they lost like a crap ton of little kids.
That is
Oh.
terrible.
There's
Yep.
2 things I want to say. They are about Witcher, but they're not like too bad. Okay, one thing with Witcher, when I start
I'm
over,
gonna look that up.
I am going to try to make as many different choices as I can to try to change the ending. Other thing was that in the Witcher world, this is something I really like. They talk about how the elves are like a dying race. I'm always like, they don't explain. They're just like, oh, they're dying. I'm like, oh, are they just being killed off? But I figured out. I think I told you this, Corbin. That so there was a war against the elves, and they're like, so the elders are like, we should retreat and just have. But one of the younger elves was like, no, we must fight for the elves, like all that time, and like got pretty much all the young elves to go with her, and like so they were like all of them were there, but they all got massacred by like the humans. Like,
Do you know what armor was?
I don't remember. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I can look it up some other time.
Okay.
But like they all died, all of them, and the thing is with the elves, only the young can have children. So also they had no young, they can't reproduce.
Womp womp.
They're all just gonna die, cause they all just live until they die, and then there'll be no more elves. Scoia'tael, squirrels,
Scotael.
squirrels.
They're not squirrels.
That's what it means. Squirrels.
Oh. I knew that.
In the books, they're constantly calling them the squirrels, cause that's what it means.
It's not the Children's Crusade. That's a slave trade.
Oh,
No,
well.
not that.
My goodness.
Well, Destiny Rides of Iron
Oh,
coming
I
out in a few months.
Oh, I'm so
They had a reveal stream where they talked about the Gallerwing, which is basically Gallahorn Sparrow if you know about Destiny. It's so awesome.
Is it just? Is there gonna be anything special about it? Or is it just a cool sparrow?
Well, it can do flips in the air.
Does it shoot Gallahorn shots?
I don't think it
That
will.
would be awesome. Just fighting. See,
You probably just blow yourself up.
if you hit yourself, but if you hit the enemies at a long distance, you won't. Maybe.
Whatever. Oh.
It could be helpful.
Oh, I can't wait for Rise of Iron. It's gonna be so dank. Lord Shax, or no, Lord Saladin and the Cosmodrome and the Plague Lands and the Siva. And
Yeah. I have no clue.
The metallic
That was
flood,
cool.
the like technology flood or whatever.
Also, in Ghost Stories, Plague, I don't think I told you about this. When I was listening to the podcast, they were talking about the Books of Sorrow.
Which one? First, second, third,
The
fourth.
second one.
Okay. I haven't
And
read that.
at 30 minutes in, they talk about, like, oh, there's this really dumb thing, I don't even know why they bothered to put it in here. Like, oh, they're making fun of it, like, well, there's this race that the, Hive took over that would, amputate their limbs, and then put, you know, like, mechanical limbs on, and, like, they would get, like, these powers and stuff like
like
that.
the Fallen Splicers.
Like the Fallen Splicers, and I'm just like, this sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
And this was last DLC, and now it's coming in this DLC. Like, they put that
I don't know.
in the I'm pretty sure. Look
I don't
up.
think would it be the Fallen? No, I don't think it would be.
Well, and it was a race that did that. I'm just like, maybe.
Like the Fallen Splicers.
Like the Fallen, like, it could be, like, this little thingy that is making them cut
Could
off their
be-
limbs.
It's probably like that's probably after the Traveler left the Fallen. It could be.
Or maybe like didn't orcs attack races that had the Traveler, or just they attack everything?
I think.
Well, they followed the Traveler and they just destroyed everything in their way pretty much.
So maybe that was the Fallen.
Cause yeah, they do amputate Dreg's arms and they do like the Fallen Splicers and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, amputating Dreg's arms to emote them.
Yeah, but they amputate them.
You know, it's kind of weird though. Skolas started out as a Dreg, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Blood.
Cause they can rise up after that if they.
yeah,
prove
it's like
themselves.
the size the Fallen grow is how much ether they get.
Don't be loud.
Huh?
Oh, I loved the thing about I didn't watch the podcast. I was just reading the Books of Sorrow, and I love the part it was just talked about how, like so it goes through like the hierarchy of the hive, and it says like, oh, you'll take some power, little to grow, and then give the rest to the person higher.
Yeah.
So then it's like, or just he doesn't have to do anything. He's just getting a bunch of like whatever they use to like to feed their worms.
Yeah, like light and things.
Plus, it was just cool to see the hierarchy and think how actually
like sword
acolytes.
logic.
Yeah, I love that. I love the Books of Sorrow. I
Oh,
can't
like
wait to watch
Thrall become acolytes, acolytes become knights, knights become
it. Knights or wizards.
acolytes, become wizards.
Well, I assume they come, but I think they can become wizards too.
I don't think wizards are females, the only females in the hive race, and they're the only people who can like have children and stuff.
Yeah, and
Alright, yeah, I
at
got
least
it.
they used to live the longest.
Do you want to listen to it?
Sure.
Alright, so this is, alright, hold on.
Ghost Stories podcast.
These are weird cards. I think this is a weird card. Like, I know what it's trying to point out. Like, I understand the importance of this card and why it's here.
So they're sort of making fun of
We
it.
don't need to know all this stuff. This is like, to me, this is like somebody had an idea for an alien race and then fleshed it out in this card just for the sake of being able to flesh it out in this card.
Wait for it.
It's possible.
It's coming out.
Let's,
Yeah.
let's be kind to their made-up race and read about them. So it says, for millions of years of evolution, the cuckoo have been infected by a virus so insidious that it wrote itself into their genome. The virus compels them to offer their limbs for amputation by enormous sessile jaw beasts. They venerate these beasts and treat them as gods. The
Anyways, that first part was like,
That first part
like
is
it infects them like that virus thing, and it makes them chop off their limbs. I think
but
that
then
sounds like it.
after that, it kind of gets a little.
But still, it sounds like it.
Kind
I
of.
think it might be.
I don't think so.
No, wait a minute, my parade.
I can see it, but we don't know enough about the Siva, so that second part might be true too.
But it's like, the way because it says it makes it sound as if they don't amputate their, until after they were infected. And Fallen have always amputated the dregs and stuff.
Well, yeah, that's to demote them though. Not.
But it's like that. But that's what we were going on, like saying, oh, the Fallen they amputate their limbs for the dregs and stuff. That's blah da da da.
I mean, they were vandals and they amputated their arms
Yeah.
and then they're
That's what I say, Carmen.
But see, they don't put robotic arms except.
Varix. Varix
Varix.
is special exception.
Skolas.
Skolas took Varix arms and then Varix replaced them with robot arms.
Robots.
And then I'm pretty sure Varix got his staff from I can't remember. I think it was a devil captain or something. I think it was.
Why was he
Archon.
holding a staff?
I don't
I
know.
don't trust Varix. I think he's bad.
Yeah.
Just like I don't think the speaker's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Speaker's
Speaker and Varix are kind of shifty.
I think the Traveler's kind of shifty.
Like Varix got where he is now by betraying Skolas.
Yeah. Once a turncoat, always a turncoat.
Yeah, quarters.
Anyways,
Matthew.
like with the Traveler, there's a theory. Like there's Rasputin had a contingency if the Traveler tried to leave, Rasputin would, literally bring the Traveler, make the Traveler stay, and make it help humanity, and make it look like it did it on its own. That's how powerful Rasputin was.
He has
Just
like
stop-
all the weapons in the world. That is not like on Earth he has pretty much all the weapons.
He's got like
Probably that's
thousands of war stats.
Yeah, and like also on all the other planets too.
Well, not Mars.
Yeah, Mars.
No,
Yeah.
Mars.
no, that's
Charlemagne. But no, like when you do the mission, Rasputin
Well,
at the end of the
But he doesn't have. He probably doesn't have complete control over it. That's
you
what.
you underestimate Rasputin.
No, but he's not like he's like, oh.
Did you watch all 3 of the Rasputin episodes?
No, but I know. They've talked enough about Rasputin. And I'm just saying.
You need
I'm
to
not
watch-
saying that he is not. So well, I'm not saying he's not like really powerful. I'm saying he's probably given some of it hidden so that if someone takes Rasputin, they can't have all the weapons. You think that? Don't you
Rasputin
think?
can't be taken.
Yeah.
I know it can't be taken as in
Like, or-
Oryx taken.
No, that's not what I'm talking. I'm saying like, so multiple times like Hive or Fallen, I'm trying to go in and like take control over Rasputin to use him.
Yeah, like they say in but they say in the Rasputin episodes that Rasputin may let them so the Guardians can come in and get rid of him. Because like
I'm saying, but that's what they're trying to. Let's say somehow they get something that Rasputin like didn't know about, and they can take and they start using Rasputin.
Impossible.
You think it would be?
well,
You think he wouldn't hide away for like Charlemagne so that Charlemagne can take out Rasputin?
I don't know because you didn't watch the 3 Rasputin episodes.
Yeah, because I'm going from the beginning.
I know. I'm just saying you haven't, so you don't know as like we watched more about it.
I've also
And-
read everything about Rasputin I've read in the Grimoire.
I'm just saying they said that
Did
at
you
the
read
end.
about the flight suits?
Yeah, did you hear about the flight suits?
Mm-hmm.
Where at the end of the mission, like when there was an AI Warmind here, now Rasputin has control over it.
Like the last.
That's not last raid. That's
Well, I'm saying the last array is like when like you open up the little thing.
yeah, and it's like instantly Rasputin got control of it, and like it's kind of like a throwaway line, but like instantly it's like now and like right as Rasputin got control of the last array, he sent a nuclear bombardment on Mars,
And
like
just,
on the Cabal.
It just like wiped out like a ball and like
And the Vex. The Cabal, he wiped out like entire armies of the Cabal and Vex. Just testing out his new powers. He's
Yeah.
like, there.
And, like in the distance, like when you're
On-
you're patrolling, you can.
No,
like,
no,
see
it's on the
distance.
Crucible map. You know the one with the Crucible map on Mars with Sparrows? That one, you can see in the distance, there's kind of smoke rising up in the distance. It's like, holy shit.
But like what I'm trying to say is that so he's obviously he's pretty much using Charlemagne as like, here, you can be my pet. Pretty much
Yeah.
he's using him
Yeah.
as like an acolyte. Like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like what an acolyte is, not like the Hive acolyte, but like
You made it sound like before you were talking about like, oh, Charlemagne has still some control now. Like,
No, he has no control. I'm just saying that the
Alright,
Rasputin gave him a couple weapons that he like just smaller that he probably can't access just in case like somehow some unforeseen thing happens and they could control him
think-
so that Charlemagne can take.
I think Charlemagne is a sheep. Like,
No,
You
I
just
think
Like you just assumed it's Jim.
it's a robot. Robots don't have genders. But I'm actually pretty sure Charlemagne is it's a thing. That's just not going on that. But I'm just saying.
What if it gets into metastability?
or what if it goes rampant like Rasputin?
Yeah.
Rasputin's a he.
Yeah,
It can
that's-
go rampant. It can get into metastability. Become a person. Huh?
Huh?
Bungie lore. Huh?
Huh? I
Or
actually
did
still
you-
watch.
So do you know the lore about like how Charlemagne got its name?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Well, I think it was a dude who they got the name after. So that's just why I was saying he.
Okay, yeah. I just thought Charlemagne as a girl, but no, whatever.
So you literally don't know if it's here. You think Charlemagne. That sounds like a girl name.
Like, I thought Varix was a girl.
Yeah, I still don't understand how you did that.
I
I
don't
don't.
know either.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't know what fallen females sound like. It just, the voice sounded feminine.
No, it
Yes,
didn't.
it did. It
It's
sounded.
not.
It
It-
totally did.
I always thought in Ruby, Torchwick was a girl for the longest time. When I figured out he wasn't a girl, I'm just like,
Wait, what?
I thought Torchwick was a girl
I can
for
understand
the
that.
longest time.
The first time
Because
I
like
saw.
he had eyeliner on, and like his hair is sort of long and covers one eye, so I'm just like, he's totally a girl. And I thought maybe she had a low voice. So I was like, wait, no, it's a guy. And then I'm just like, no, it's a girl. For the
Yeah,
longest time, I
thought
refused
You're
Cinder
to
was
do
a
it.
guy out.
Really? What? I was gonna
No.
say, like, how?
Wait, you thought who was a guy?
Cinder, you know?
Pretty sexy guy.
You know it. Matthew would love it.
Oh my god.
Well, though it's probably too feminine for him, you know.
What
Whatever.
were we talking about?
Matthew.
No, before that, Destiny stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get back on the
Oh, we're at like 50 minutes just like now.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you guys know about the sword logic?
Yeah. How the
No,
how the
I've never
Vex.
heard of it. Nothing.
Blake,
never-
I'm gonna kill you soon. Vex learned the sword's logic.
Logic.
Logic. Yeah.
In like a second.
And they learned to use worship stuff. Like
Yeah.
that.
And it's like,
Thanks, Oryx.
yeah, like actually it was Crota's fault. Like
Well-
when Crota was making his Ascendant
yeah,
realm.
same.
Well,
The same thing, but
technically,
Oryx-
it
same
was
thing's-
Oryx's, not Oryx's sister, Crota's sister, because she made,
Yeah, it was her idea to do it.
and then she also, like,
No, wasn't it Oryx's sister?
No, it was,
No.
It was Coda's
I
sister.
thought it was Oryx's sister.
It was
Alright,
it was,
it
at
might
that
have been
point-
Oryx's sister making Crota's sister do
Crota's
this to
sister told
Crota.
Crota to do it, and because I think at that point, Oryx's sisters were like very lowered because of like betrayal or something. So Oryx was like, nope, boop.
Like I remember Oryx killing his
Yeah,
sisters.
but
Yeah.
then he brought him back later.
So
And
like,
then he killed him again. I
yeah.
know he poisoned one's tribute, and then stopped the other one's tribute.
Oh, something. Oryx killed both of them multiple times, but they came back because
That's the high
the only
stakes
way you can
dying.
kill a Hive Garden is in their Ascendant realm.
You know why, right?
Because they're worms. Something.
No, I'll help you.
I remember reading about or listening.
So
about
this
it,
is this is what it's about. So the throne world. Okay, so the Hive learned.
Oh, because they can't put their life out anywhere else. Boom.
Just let him explain.
So
'Cause I
that's-
don't remember.
So, well, the Hive figured out is that there's life and death, but there has to be a transition between life and
The
death,
bridge.
like a bridge. Yes, like a bridge
Ah.
between life and death.
Kind of
So
messed
they build their throne rooms there, not because they don't want to die, because they want to control life and death. So that if they have to die in the throne, so you kill them once they go to their throne room, because they stop there. So you have to kill them there to send them the rest of the way to death.
Yep. So we killed Oryx.
Yeah.
Like
He's dead. Like
Yeah,
his
because-
worm,
Same-
his worm ate him
Yeah, because he had nothing.
because they had no more stuff to give.
Yeah, so
his
he
worm
was pretty much just using all the time just to try to fucking kill us. Because we killed Crota, we killed his daughters, we were like destroying the Crota of Oryx.
didn't we kill Crota's sisters too?
Yes.
I don't think
No.
No. Well, we killed the Death Singer, which was Crota's sister. I think.
I don't think so.
I thought so.
I think there's not just like one Death Singer, there's Death Singers.
But wait, Crota or Oryx? I'm getting. Did you say Crota or Oryx?
I said Crota. Like, there's a Death Singer
Yes.
at the beginning. That was Crota's
Oh
sister.
yes. Oh,
We
I thought
did-
you said Oryx.
Yeah, that's
so I'm
what I
like-
thought too. I
You
was
also
like,
kill
no.
Oryx's sisters.
Yeah, you killed. No.
No,
Yeah,
those are Crota's. Those are Oryx's daughters.
The two people that you.
Oh
killed
yeah, the
before you
daughters of
killed-
Oryx. The daughters. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
those
My
those
bad.
are the people that made the Oversoul.
Yep.
One of them made the Oversoul. Oh, I can't remember which one made what, or if they both made them.
They were there when we were taking Crota's soul from and
Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. The Death Singer. There's 3 Death Singers, right?
I don't remember.
I know.
Well, there's one you kill when you kill Crota,
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that.
one.
and there's 2 when you kill Oryx.
Those two created the Death Song. I know one of them did. I can't remember.
And Tolan learned the Death Song.
Yeah. So, well, actually, one of them, how they learned it, they went into one of Oryx's sisters' realms
Yeah.
and sang it, and just wiped out their entire army.
Really?
Yep, they went into one of their like realms and just sang it, wiped out their entire army. Everybody that heard it.
Just imagine Toland, how powerful he is now. He
Just walks into the tower, goes on the loudspeaker.
Oh my god.
It's like, calls everyone. to the-
Everybody pulls out their swords, blocks, and they block it out, and they just all block the cat. It's like,
Oh.
what now, Tolan?
Oh, actually, you know when you're in the Court of Oryx, like all the guys that come,
Yeah.
there's like a backstory to pretty much each one of those. Like, you know those 3 witches they have to kill right after another? Like, like really closely kill
Yeah.
together? That's because, like, they hide their
Deaths.
deaths inside each other.
Oh.
So if you kill one,
They'll
then
just,
the,
they'll just
another
automatically
one
death.
has that death, so then
Do you-
they come
they-
back.
Do you know the story behind the fanatic of Crota?
Mm-mm.
Oh. I'm just curious.
Alright. And, like, you know the 2... Do you want to go off that, or...?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. I thought we were just going to stop there. I was like, alright.
No. Continue.
Oh, Migo or you?
Yeah, you go. You go.
Migo?
Yeah,
Yes, you-
I don't know anything about this.
Oh, never mind then. I thought. Never mind. Anyways, you know those 2.
Knights?
Yeah, the
the
2
Taken
knights.
one and the Hive one?
In Court of Oryx again.
Yeah.
It maybe, I don't know.
The
There's
ones
a-
that with the shields.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
there's a
invincible
Taken
shields
one and
until they come next to each other.
Yeah.
It's because, like, they're on a bridge for, like, 10 years just, like, fighting off, like, enemies. I think it was, like, not an actual bridge,
Yeah.
but I think it was a bridge in between worlds. It was a bridge or something.
Yeah.
Bridge
Some
between
sort of
life and
bridge.
death.
Yeah.
It's either one of those or a literal bridge. I can't remember.
There was some form of bridge.
Anyways, they were fighting for like 10 years, and then they messed up or something, and then Oryx got mad, and he's like, "You guys can't fight together. You need to get apart. Like, this is like..." He put like 3 curses on them. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's like the reason why, is because they're cursed, and they can't be near each other. They
Because
fight
being
alone.
here will kill them.
What about the Taken Centurion?
Those are the only 2 I know. Yeah. Don't ask me those.
Ha! Destiny lore.
It's
Too
actually
bad. Too bad.
really
They,
interesting.
too bad they don't put it in the game.
Yeah. Honestly, though.
I think.
But all this, it would be hard to put all of this into the game.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
least some of it. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
I think it's about.
You should be able to access your Grimoire cards in the game.
But then why
That'd
would you go
be
to
awesome.
Bungie.net? If they put everything in the game, there's no reason to go to Bungie.net.
Well, if you want to look up, like,
I guess, like,
how good you are versus your friends.
or like, this week at Bungie.
Yeah.
I think it's about time to wrap up.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I'm trying to stand up.
I heard a crack.
All right, I can get up
No,
and stop it.
No, I can't trust you.
Don't.
Yep.
Yep,
Ooh,
stop,
I'm
Oh.
stopping it.
Bye.
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 Stop.